Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to see how a multi-login system can be created using Excel VBA. So for example, here I have a user form. So where I'm required to enter the username and the password. And then we have three command buttons here. So this is for logging in. This is to reset. And that is for cancelling. Then here I have a checkbox. So if I click on the checkbox, then the eye here, there's a picture frame here of the eye where the eye will open. So let us type the username. So 1115, for example, then GERO. So let us see. So you can see the eye there opens. So if I click again, the eye closes, and so on. And then now we can log in. So the button here shows that we have successfully logged in. So we can click OK to go to Excel. So that is how we do it. For example, I've used this password to log in. So how can this be done? So we shall open a new workbook to show how this is done. So let me open a new workbook. So then I can close this one. So to do that, we need to create a simple username here and password. So here we shall have the header user, or simply ID, which will act as our username or ID. Then here we shall have the password. So let me put in the username. So a few numbers here. Then I can get passwords at random, for example, so that one. So with a hyphen, then we put one. We can put that one, and then we can call this one that is drag. This we can call it geo. So that is, can call it anything there. So those kind of passwords. And so on. I think those are enough. So then we can create a good header here. Such as that one. And then we can name this table. So we can use name range. So we call it protect table. So we enter, and then we check. So maybe you can go up to 100. So that way. So our table now is called protect table because it has the username and password. So then we go to the Visual Basic editor. So to go there, we click on Developer tab, then Visual Basic. Then we insert the username, the user form. We can click, or we can press Alt IU, and then we have the user form. So this is the user form. So within the user form, now we can select the label. So this one, and then this one we can call it username. So that way. So we can create another one. So you can hold Control, and then you drag here to create another one, or you can just insert from these tools. That is the toolbox. So this one is password. So then we can insert the text box. So click there, then draw the text box. Again, Control, drag to copy. So you have another one. So now we have the two text box. So then we need a checkbox. So this is the checkbox. Select from the toolbox there. So you can draw it here. And then this checkbox you can call, can say it is show password. And then now we can create the command buttons. So this is the first one. And then this we can call it the OK button. So OK. Then you can get the reset button. So again you hold and drag it. So hold and drag it. So now I have three of them. So then this one we can call it the reset button. And then this you call it cancel. And then we can align them properly. So we can select the three and then format, horizontal spacing to be equal, and also the vertical spacing. So we can reduce the space. So that way. So then we need the picture frame for the photo of the eye. So create a picture frame. And then you press F4 to get the properties. So then call this one, or remove that one. You remove the caption. Then we can create or copy this. We can copy the same picture frame. So because we have the open eye and the closed eye, so then let us insert pictures of the eye there. So we select the open eye, for example this one, and then we select the picture of the closed eye. So you select this one, so that way. Then we can remove the borders of the eye. We put inactive there, and then the border style, can put it 0. So the same as this one. So that is inactive. And then this is 0. We still need to remove it. We put it to none. So those are the two eyes. So the first one we shall call it FR open and FR closed. So this one is FR closed, and this is FR open. Then we can resize the eye, so the height to be around 15 and the width to be 30. So that way. So then the same we do to this one. So the height is 15 and the width is 30. So then we can move this eye here, and this can be joined to this one. So that way. And now we can name this as user. The text box one, now we shall call it txt user, and this one we shall call it txt pass. And then the checkbox we shall call it chk pass, and then the OK button we call it cmd OK. Then reset we call it cmd reset. Then cancel we call it cmd cancel. So that is it. Now we we are going to create the command that will control all these button, that is the controls in the username. So before we do that, let us put on the font. So to put on the font, so we select our font here. Then bold, take bold oblique, size 12 there, and that is okay. So then we can extend this. So that way, so let us run the username, the user form, we see how it will look like. So this is how the username will look like. So right now it is still inactive because we have not put commands on these buttons. So let us go back and put on the commands. So we select the OK button here. Well, let us start with the checkbox here. So for the checkbox, we want it to control the picture frame and the text box for password. So that is if txt pass that is if checkbox, or say me.checkbox pass dot value is equal to false, then me dot picture frame closed dot width should equal to size 30, then me dot frame open dot width should equal to 0. So then we copy that one and we adjust it and say else if this one is closed, so this now will be 0 and this one will be 30. So let us test that one first. We click here, we need to put and if. Let us try again. Click here. So let us go back and check the I. So me.checkpass.value is equal to false. So here we need to say is equal to true. So then what happens? Let us try again. So the eye opens and the eye closes. So that way, so it opens and closes. So still on the checkbox, we need to show the password. So if this value is false, So what happens? m.txt pass dot password character is equal to asterisk. Otherwise here, so it should be blank, it should be empty to show the password. So let us try that one. So we type something here and then click this one. You can see the password there, so it is showing, and so on. So then let us go to the OK button. So here where we shall create some commands to control now the passwords. So here we shall say that dim ws as worksheet, user as variant, then pass as variant, then down here we say that user will equal to me, that is since it is a number we call it value or val txt user dot value. Then pass will equal to txt pass dot text. So here we have put val because the text box will give us a text, so therefore the val changes to a value, a numerical value. So then here we say if pass is equal to application dot worksheet function dot VLOOKUP. So that is here we need to say if it is not equal to, so that is VLOOKUP. So then here we have user, so user will be our lookup value, then the range, or that is the reference table will be the protect table, so we'll call it protect table, then close bracket, comma 2, comma 0, then close brackets. So then if that is not equal to, we say we put a message box here and say the username or password you entered is wrong, or we say is not correct. So please try again. Please try again with the correct password and username. So we put the inverted commas. So then what if the password now is correct and the username? So we need to put another condition here and say else if. So it is equal. So we can, for example, put a message box such as within the speech marks, so congratulations. And then and if. So let us try to run this and we see whether it will give us that. So run the username. So we enter a correct, or maybe let us enter the wrong one. So we enter anything and any numbers here, then okay. So we look up property here. So here we need to put so we set ws equal to sheet 2. I don't know whether it is in sheet 2, so let us check. It is sheet 1. So it is sheet 1. So then here we put ws dot range and then ws dot range. So let us try again. We stop this and we run it again. So enter anything, so wrong password and username, then okay. So at this point we need to put, so we check this. So if it is correct, so here say on error resume next. So we stop that and then we run it again. So enter wrong password, wrong username. Of course here we are supposed to have it this way. So then okay, so you're told the username or password you entered is not correct. Please try again. So let us now try with the correct one. We select from this table, like for example this one 11114. Then we type Greg. So we can check whether we have typed correctly. So you show the password, then okay. So congratulations, so it is correct. So once it has shown it is correct, so this username is user form is supposed to unload. So then let us go back. So here we say unload me. So let us run it again and we see. So here you type correct. So let us try with another one. So for example, the first one 111, and then we type the password. So let us go back and put, for example, the character here. So that is the password character. So if you go down here in the properties table, you will see the pass character. So then you put it there, so that when we click there or we enter anything, it should show the asterisk. So let us run. So we put the first, so this one, so that is 1111, then password 2020. So let us show the password, so it is correct, and then now we can enter. We say okay, and so now let us put some commands on these two buttons, that is the reset and the cancel button. So for the reset, we shall simply type, so that is here, so that is me dot, so me refers to the user form, so me dot text pass is equal to nothing or is equal to empty, then me, so it is down here, me dot txt user is equal to empty. So let us test that one and we see if you type anything here, so just type anything, shown by the password there, then you can reset, so it clears the text box. So let us go back, and now we code for the cancel button. You click here for the cancel button. The code is simple. You type unload me, or you simply say end, and that is it. So run, and then you click cancel, so it unloads. So finally, when the Excel is opening, we want the user form to start first. So we go to this workbook. So then we have the workbook, that is the open procedures. Then we type application dot visible is equal to false. So that is, we don't want the application to open but the user form to open. So we type user form 1 dot show, and then we go back to the user form. So once you log in successfully, then here we can say application dot visible is equal to true. So and that is it. So let us save and close, so we see whether we will be able to log in. So we shall use one of the logins. So for example, this one here. So let us close, and then we open. So our system is called login system. So let us open the login system, and we see that so Excel is opening. So once it opens, it will show the user form. So that is the user form, and then now we type the username here, and then the password. So let us show the password. So that is the password. Then we say okay. Congratulations means we have logged in successfully. So we say okay. and now the application can show, that is the workbook shown there. So thank you for watching. That is my video, and please subscribe to my video, and see you in my next video.